Hey folks, Andrew Trexler here. Talking today about what happens after you file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. So there's two main chapters in bankruptcy, Chapter 7, Chapter 13. I'm not going to bore you with an explanation of each right now. You can find that elsewhere on the site or in the blog. But suffice to say that Chapter 13, after you file, it's generally a lot more work to get a court-approved plan and to complete all your 36 to 60 payments under this plan. So it's just a bit of work that happens after you file. So the day you file a Chapter 13, usually the same day as you file, if not the same day within 2 weeks of filing, you have to file a Chapter 13 repayment plan. And what this plan is it's a proposal because it's not court approved yet. It's your proposal for which of your creditors are going to get how much money in what order, starting when. Your payments start 30 days after the case is filed, and your plan lays out all the specifics about who's supposed to be paid what and when. And there can be objections to this plan. Objections to a Chapter 13 plan in Colorado are due 7 days after the creditors' meeting, so about 6 or 7 weeks after you file your bankruptcy. And these objections are common, and I tell all my clients that they really should expect objections because it's far more common to receive one than to file a first plan and to get no issues whatsoever. The objections can run the gamut from something very simple, like just a request for documentation to back up an expense, or maybe the first plan that you filed was short on your tax debt a few $100s. Chapter 13 requires you to pay back the last 3 years of tax debt, and so if you're short, that's just an easy fix. Other objections to a plan might be responded to by offering to settle with the creditors objecting, or more likely the trustee in your bankruptcy. So you could offer more than the original plan was paying, but less than the trustee or the creditors were asking for in their objection. So if you don't want to settle and the fix is not something simple or can't just be cleared up with some documentation, then maybe you want to take this to a judge for decision. And so you can either have a trial or you can have written briefs on whether or not your proposed repayment plan pays everything that you can afford to your creditors, that it makes all disposable income payments to your creditors, and that it otherwise complies with all the rules in Chapter 13. And then generally at the end of this process, unless you just can't get a plan confirmed because you just can't show that you can make all the payments to catch up on your home or some other odd issue, your plan will be confirmed at the end of this process. You start making your payments 30 days after the case is filed, and you just keep with those payments for the remaining 36 to 60 months of your plan. Sounds simple enough, but next time we'll talk about issues that can come up after your plan is confirmed and how you may want to deal with those. That's all for now. Thanks.